Vaishali vs Badelka in the Fide Women's Grand Prix 2,2425 Austria Round 6 sees a 4 knights game Spanish variation battle unfold. On e4. On e5. Knight f3. Threatening knight takes e5. Knight c6. Knight c3. Knight f6 leads us into 4 knights game Spanish variation. Bishop b5. Bishop d6. On d3. King castled kingside. Bishop a4. Knight d4. King castled kingside. Knight takes f3 check. Queen takes f3. On c6. Bishop b3. On b5. On a4. Threatening pawn takes b5. On b4 played by Badelka. Threatening pawn takes c3. Knight e2 played by Vaishali. Bishop e7. On h3. On d5. Knight g3. Bishop e6. Rook e1. It is novelty move. Vaishali considers playing. On takes d5. Bishop takes d5. Bishop takes d5. Knight takes d5. Rook takes e5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen c7 played by Badelka. Knight f5. On takes e4. On takes e4. On c5. Bishop takes e6. On takes e6. Queen b3. Threatening queen takes e6 check. On c4 played by Badelka. Knight takes e7 check. Queen takes e7. Queen takes c4. Rook a c8. Threatening rook takes c4. Queen b3 played by Vaishali. Vaishali wants to play. On a5. Rook fd8. On a6. On h6. Rook a5 and dominate the board. On a5 played by Badelka. On c3. Vaishali is planning to play. On takes b4. Queen takes b4. Queen takes b4 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen f7 played by Badelka. On takes b4. Knight d5. Threatening queen takes f2 check. Bishop e3 played by Vaishali. Threatening pawn takes d5. Knight takes b4 played by Badelka. Rook a c1. Vaishali intends to play. Rook takes c8. Rook takes c8. Bishop b6. Rook b8. Rook c1 and dominate the board. On h6 played by Badelka. Rook c4. Queen d7. Rook ec1. Vaishali intends to play. King h2. King h7. Rook takes c8. Rook takes c8. Rook takes c8 and dominate the board. King h7 played by Badelka. Rook c5. Vaishali might go for Rook d1. Queen f7. Rook takes e5 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook takes c5 played by Badelka. Rook takes c5. Knight c6. King h2. Knight d4. Threatening knight takes b3. Queen c4 played by Vaishali. Threatening rook takes e5. Rook b8 played by Badelka. Rook takes a5. Rook takes b2. Rook takes e5. Knight c2. Bishop c1. Threatening bishop takes b2. Queen f7 played by Badelka. Badelka is looking to play. Queen takes f2. Rook takes e6. Knight e3. Rook takes h6 check. King takes h6 and seizes the initiative. Rook f5 played by Vaishali. Threatening rook takes f7. Queen b7 played by Badelka. Bishop takes b2. Queen takes b2. Rook b5. Queen c1. Pawn e5. Time to think, find the best continuation for Badelka. On h5 is logical continuation as Rook c5. Queen e1. Queen takes c2 check. King g8. Queen c3. Queen takes f2. Still Badelka is losing. Let's go to the main line. On e5. Vaishali is preparing to play. Queen d3 check. King g8. Rook b8 check. King f7. Queen d7 check. King g6. Queen takes e6 check and establish a winning position. Queen d1 could cost the game. Played by Badelka. Queen e4 check. Badelka fought hard but ultimately had to concede defeat.